Every single day, you wake up and assume the sun is going to rise. You assume that fire is hot, that dropping something makes it fall, that tomorrow is going to work basically like today. But here's the thing, reason alone can absolutely not prove any of that. And one philosopher in the 1700s had the nerve to say so out loud. His name was David Hume, and what he figured out still does not have a clean answer. Hume was born in Edinburgh in 1711, right in the middle of the Enlightenment, when everyone was convinced that human reason could basically unlock everything. He tried law for about 5 minutes, walked away from it, and committed fully to philosophy. He wrote his biggest work, a treatise of human nature, in his 20s. It flopped completely. He described himself as falling dead born from the press. His skepticism about religion meant universities would not hire him, no professorship, no institutional support, just the work. He died in 1776, the same year as the Declaration of Independence, and left behind ideas that philosophy is still wrestling with today. His most important argument comes from a work called An Inquiry Concerning Human Understanding. In it, Hume draws a line between two kinds of knowledge. On one side, you have things like math and logic. 2 plus 2 equals 4. You can know that just by thinking, no experience required. On the other side, you have knowledge about the actual world. And Hume says all of that, every single assumption we make about how reality works, rests entirely on cause and effect. We see fire, we expect heat. We see dark clouds, we expect rain. We assume the future is going to look like the past. Then he asks the question that changes everything. What actually justifies that assumption? Can reason prove the future will resemble the past? Absolutely not. There is no logical contradiction in imagining the sun just not rising tomorrow. It is not like saying 2 plus 2 equals 5. You can picture a world where the laws of nature change overnight, and that thought is perfectly coherent. Okay, so can experience prove it? Can we say, look, the future has always resembled the past, so will it keep doing that? Also, absolutely not. Because that argument goes in a circle. You're using the very principle you are trying to prove in order to prove it. That is not a justification. That is just restating the assumption. So where does our belief in cause and effect actually come from? Hume's answer is habit. Pure psychological habit. We observe the same things happening together over and over, and our minds form an expectation. Not because we discovered some deep truth about the universe, but because we got conditioned. As Hume's put it, custom, then, is the great guide of human life. This is the problem of induction, and nobody has solved it. Here is why this is not just an 18th century problem. When a machine learning module trains on data and makes predictions, it is doing exactly what Hume described. It spots patterns, builds expectations, and assumes the future will look like the past. It has no logical guarantee that it will, neither do we. Every conversation happening right now about how much to trust AI traces directly back to this. Hume gave us the framework before the technology existed. And he did all of this knowing it would cost him. No university would touch him. He questioned things that were dangerous to question because he believed clarity required it. That kind of intellectual honesty never goes out of style. Hume did not give us comfortable answers. He showed us the edges of what reason can actually do, and instead of pretending those edges do not exist, he mapped them honestly. If you want to think clearly about knowledge, science, or even AI, Hume is where you start. If this video got you thinking, drop a comment and let me know.